Hello, Yusuf, and glad to be talking to you. I guess it's cold, freezing, and I wonder what the turnout is like at the moment where you are.
Good afternoon, Nontemba, and first of all, congratulations on making your debut on weekend television on ENCA, and I'm sure that you're going to continue with the sterling work that you've done over many years. Well, I'm coming to you live from the Swartkop Raceway drive-through here in Centurion. Indeed, a very icy day in the capital, a very windy day, and may I also add, we're on the Swartkop racetrack, so in the background you might hear a lot of racing cars, and there is a race event underway, but the response has been fantastic. Yesterday we started off with 200 people being vaccinated, both with Pfizer and with J&J. The latest count I have in the first 3 hours of this morning, we are now standing at 100 people who've received their jabs. So there's been a constant flow this morning. This particular drive-through setup was done within 4 days after the Premier of Gauteng, David Makura, said that the community of areas west of Tshwane to take up the challenge. I then mobilized the communities, including various NGOs, Laudium Disaster Management, and with the help of Gauteng government and the Gauteng Health Department, we were able to mobilize volunteers, and as you can possibly see in the background, we also have nurses from the Laudium Hospital helping us. We've got doctors, we've got medical students, we've got nurses on Temba, and the feedback has been fantastic. On average, we're trying to move the cars in every 4 or 5 minutes. There has been a queue this morning, but the queues have now quickly moved along. We have about 4 or 5 vaccination bays, and once the people have been screened, we administer the vaccines. There's a 15-minute waiting period. So overall, I must say that the response has been great. We know there are some reports that men are very slow in getting their jabs, but I must say we've got a fair mix of male and female. And also we're getting a lot of younger people, over 18s, wanting their jab, but we know that that only opens on the 1st of September. But I hope that government will open earlier because we have the capacity, we've got the vaccines, so there should be no delay in the event of another wave going to hit South Africa. And as you can possibly see in the background, this is the area that we are talking of. A lot of the nurses are on duty here, and they are ready to jab. And as you can possibly see on Tempa in the background, we've got a lot of bays, and the cars then come in here through the driveway, and from here they then move into the various bays, and this is where they get jabbed on Tempa.
So the process is that you drive in, you don't get out of your car. Are you one in the car, or can a family come through? What is the arrangement, and how then is the jabbing process administered?
Yes, indeed. We're trying to make it as efficient and as easy as possible. You drive through, you get a form to be filled in while you're waiting in your car. That takes about 4 or 5 minutes. You then go to one of the 4 or 5 parking bays, and that is where you are shown the form. You are then screened. In fact, we're the first cyclist coming through the driveway this morning, and this Malawian national was excited to get his jab. And once you've been screened, you then get your jab, and we are lucky that we're giving a choice of both Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer vaccines. The jab is then given, and thanks to our sponsors, we're able to give every person a bottle or 2 of water. We give them a sachet of vitamins, and as you can see, it's very well organized. The sisters that are on duty here, for example, from the Laudium Clinic, we're live on ENCA, sister. How's the process been so far, if I may ask?
Everything is going so well. The numbers are great. Everyone is coming for the vaccine. We've got a choice for Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer. Everything is going well.
Well, as you can hear on Temba, that's one of our sisters who are doing duty here. In fact, Sister Nancy is in charge of the Laudium Hospital. She's come and help us here. Sister, how's the process going? We're live on ENCA.
It's fantastic because people are coming since the morning until now. We have vaccinated about 100 and something patients.
100 and something, Sister Nancy. If I can just look over it, Nontemba, very quickly. We have a lot of community volunteers. We've got doctors, medical students, and they also have come and volunteer their services to the community. In fact, we've got somebody who has come for the jab. So why did you come through the drive-through today?
Well, it was a short line. and I wanted to get vaccinated.
What are you taking, Johnson & Johnson or Pfizer?
Well, on recommendation, we're going for Pfizer.
Well, November Day, they decided to take the Pfizer jab, and as I drive through, you can see a lot of volunteers. We have had some volunteers that have come through today from Lenasia. They want to make their services available to the community. And again, as we can see, a lot of these community volunteers are here. We have an executive member of the committee, Fatima
Yusuf,
Juma. Yeah.
Before you speak to Fatima, we have to wrap it up. Maybe Fatima can just tell us why she would like to encourage people to choose the drive-through option.
Fatima, why are you encouraging people to get jab, and how does it work?
Okay, so basically, guys, we've decided as a community to come together and do what the government is doing very slowly, and that is open up a site where people are being able to drive through and get vaccinated. Within 5 minutes, you're done and dusted.
There we have it. We open until 3 o'clock today and then back on Monday again on November.
Thank you very much. That's Yusuf Abramjee, social activist. And of course, there's an option for you to get up out of those warm blankets right now.